Hey guys, me again. Alright, let's do Paleo versus Neolithic. Alright, first thing we need to figure out, lithic. What does this little piece of this word actually mean? Let's get a little bit closer. Lithic, it just means Stone Age. Now, is this an actual translation? Probably not, but for our purposes, it works perfectly. Stone Age. Now then we look at the beginning. Paleolithic. I gave you guys a really bad joke. I'm not repeating it here. For our purposes, we're going to remember old. Neo means new. So there's a bunch of characteristics we have to put under these titles. There are 6 under each. You have to know all 6. So might as well just count out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so let's start on the Paleolithic. First thing, do they stay still? No, they don't. So automatically, nomadic. If you don't remember that vocab word, go look it up. They move to find their food. Haha, I just helped you. So if they're moving to find their food, they have to hunt and gather. Now, are they going to use super expensive, fancy tools? No, they are going to use the first tools. Simple, 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 like a rock and fire. Their brain has to grow bigger so they can make the big things. And now, are they going to live in lots of people together? No, they're not. They're going to live in small groups called clans. This is less than 30 people. Once it gets bigger than 30 people, some people have to leave the group. They cannot have more than that. Number 5, they are going to finally learn how to talk to each other. Wait, we haven't learned that yet. They're going to have the first oral language, grunting and groaning and pointing and saying ugh. They have to do this. There's 30 of them. They need to figure it out. And then they're going to leave records. This is the first time we, as baby historians, can figure out what they are talking about, what they are looking at. We are going to look at this and say they are cave. It is cave art. If it's not cave art, it's also known as pictograms. Please remember, I called this a type of snapshot or Snapchat that you guys use because it's a snapshot of their daily life. It's not everything that they go through. It is just a small piece of what they go through on a daily on the daily. Now, during the Neolithic, this has 2 different names other than just the New Stone Age. It's Neolithic, New Stone Age, and also the Agriculture Revolution. This is because we're going to revolt and create something new, something called agriculture. Now, if I have something new called agriculture, I'm also going to stop walking around. I'm no longer going to walk around following my food. I am going to make a permanent settlement. I'm going to stay still. I'm going to build that house that I've always wanted. I'm going to make it out of the materials that I want. And with that permanent settlement, I'm going to make, what is that word? Agriculture. Now let's make a different word. It is called farming. Now, I'm not going to do all of this work all by myself. I am going to make some new friends. They're 4-legged, they're furry, and I'm going to name them dog and cat. I'm going to domesticate animals. And I'm also going to, it sounds weird, but it's something that we call domesticating plants. All this means is that we're going to put our plants in a specific order and we're going to purposely grow them. Number 4 is that our simple tools of that rock, I'm going to no longer just pick up that rock and I'm not going to just use that regular old fire. I'm going to take that rock and I'm going to find a stick and I'm going to put them together and make advanced tools. I have to make something to use for farming and domesticating those plants and animals. So I'm going to make that hammer. I'm going to make a more sophisticated spear. And then if I have to figure out a way to, I don't know, feed and water not just my animals and my plants, but also my family, I've got to bring some water from the local river into my house. I have to make pottery. I can't just put it in my hands. I have to be able to bring it back with me. So I've got to make a bowl or a cup or something to put it in. So pottery is necessary. It's not just for looks, people. And then I'm also stuck in one place, so I have to adapt to the weather. I need to start weaving clothes. Now, both of these areas have one major thing in common, and we have to remember this when we're talking about both of these areas. And I'm trying to find a fun color so I can do this. They have two things actually in common. They are going to be around rivers, because both need fresh water. They need that water to bathe, to live, to survive, to protect themselves, to drink, to grow their plants once we get to the Neolithic era. And they're also going to be isolated. They're not going to be so close to another area, because if they are, those other areas, those other civilizations are going to fight with me to get all of the things that I have just now grown. Warring over food is going to be the #1 killer of most people during the Neolithic era, the Neolithic Revolution, the New Stone Age, the Agricultural Revolution, and every other name that we can come up with for that time period. You have to know the differences, people. Learn them, love them. See you next time.